Unfortunately, Sicily has broken us, and for reasons explained in this video, we will soon be leaving.
If you're going to Sicily, I would think twice about it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Woo!
But before we go, the Italian island has more adventures in store for us as we travel to Europe's highest and most active volcano.
It's erupting more today than it has done before.
And at the moment, it's very active, so we wonder if it's even safe to hike up it.
Oh, it's freezing up here.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Are we inside a volcano, Liam?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Living full-time in a motorhome in Sicily is not without its challenges. And as always, we show you the rough with the smooth.
It's cold, it's wet, and it's horrible.
Just what we thought Sicily would be like.
Our adventure begins today at a campsite near Agrigento in the south of Sicily.
This is like the ultimate place to be when it's a sunny day.
Welcome to Sicily. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We are exactly where we left you last time, underneath these eucalyptus trees on a beautiful beach and near the city of Agrigento in southern Sicily. Last time we were here because we went to go and see all of the ancient Greek ruins and stuff, as you've got to do whilst you're here, and they're mind-blowing. And today we're thinking we're going to go and see some more sort of incredible ancient stuff. The island's like full of it, and I'm sure the more time you got here, the more you can explore that sort of thing. But one thing we found is we're here in spring, is the weather's proper changeable. And there's been some days where it's been warmer in the UK than it has been in Sicily. It doesn't really bother us that much because we've got a really nice camper van and we're really enjoying the people and the food and the wine and stuff. But before we leave this island and before there's one thing that we've been aiming to do that we really want to do. I'm not sure how possible it is because once again the weather's really changeable. And I'm talking at this place that we want to go to, snow and ice and what have you. Plus, it's Europe's highest active volcano. I'm talking about Mount Etna. So we're going to be heading in that direction. We're not a million miles away from it, to be honest with you, and see all the things there are to see around there. And it's going to involve some hiking and hopefully no erupting volcanoes when we're walking up it. But we'll see. Right, we're going to leave here, pack up, and go and start heading east towards that great big volcano and see what we can see along the way. Hello, my love.
Hiya.
Ready to get going?
Yes, I am ready. I'm always cleaning this thing when you come up to me.
You're obsessed, woman.
It's always dirty, fingerprints and stuff.
Okay, well we've got some driving to do. It's sunny now, but I think it's going to change. It's going to cloud over and get colder and rainier and stuff.
Okay, we better enjoy the sun while it's here then.
Exactly, yeah.
We're driving now for about an hour and a half to get to our destination. So we've got some snacks for the journey. We've got some of the hottest nuts that you can possibly get. They're really spicy. And we found something that actually we haven't been able to find much here in Sicily, despite it being everywhere in mainland Italy. And we found some focaccia, which is almost always plant-based, apart from when they put the meat on top. So yeah, we've got some of this and the world's spiciest nuts.
Today we are making a stop off at a place called Villa Romana del Casal. Then we realised the place we are going to is an open air exhibition. Fantastic.
Well, the rain has finally stopped and we're here. This is one of the top things to do on the island of Sicily, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The reason being is it's an ancient Roman villa that has the largest collection of Roman mosaics in the world. So you've got to check it out whilst you're here. I mean, I don't really know quite what to expect, but we're just walking into it now.
Heading into the Villa Romana Casal, one of the most impressive and well-preserved Roman villas in the world. We couldn't believe what we saw, with stunning mosaics in here covering a surface area of 3,500 square metres. What blew us away was how detailed each of the large mosaics were, from the most intricate geometric patterns to full-on scenes of how Romans used to live back in the 4th century AD. It was believed to be a luxurious residence for a high-ranking Roman official. It's been so well preserved due to the roof collapsing and burying it after some pretty big earthquakes. Two things really fascinated us though. The first was the famous Roman women in bikinis doing athletics. This is apparently the earliest depiction of women playing sports in ancient times. And the other thing was that this villa actually had underfloor heating almost 2,000 years ago, showing how advanced the Romans were with engineering.
That was totally worth seeing. Even if it's just a once in a lifetime thing, that was just so worth it. I've never seen anything like that before. And when we was in there, the heavens really opened and we're used to the sound of thunder and heavy rain coming down now. So tomorrow isn't looking good for Mount Etna. We've just been talking about it and it's like, I think it's like 3,500 meters tall. It's the highest volcano in Europe, not just the most active. I really want to climb it. We really want to climb it, but we don't want it to be such really bad conditions that it gets cancelled or something. So we're gonna have to work out what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go back to the van, find a park up near Mount Etna and work it out.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure if I'm physically fit enough to climb a volcano tomorrow. I kind of wish I did a little bit of training. Anyway, we're off now.
So we're gonna drive to the city of Catania, which is a big city in Sicily, on the east coast of Sicily. And from there, we're going to find a park up and work out when the best time to walk up Mount Etna is, if you fancy that.
Yeah.
Just nearby. So hopefully we get to check out another city that's hopefully got a bit of, that's open, because most of the cities, apart from Palermo, haven't been. And have a good time in the process whilst we're waiting to go to Mount Etna.
Yeah.
Food, culture, that sort of thing.
So that's the plan on this fine spring day in Sicily. We will drive through the rain to a city called Catania, where we aim to find our park up and wait out the rain, so we can check out the city the following day. We finally arrived just before dark.
You know, I was lying in bed the other day and it was super warm and this fan died on me and it made me think that van life is like the ultimate freedom so long as you've got power. At least modern van life is anyway. Anyway, that's the reason that we carry the Jackery Explorer 2000 version 2. This beast, in this very sleek and compact design, has 2,000 watt hours of power, which means that we don't have to rely on our camper van batteries when we're travelling. And to be honest with you, we can go off grid these days for as long as we want because of this system. So with 3,000 watts of AC output, we can charge up to 99% of all appliances on the market. At the moment, we have an electric kettle, a electric coffee machine, a air fryer. We've just bought a blender, and as you know already, Janine uses the Jackery exclusively for hair drying and hair straightening. We charge this via solar panels on the roof, but we have in the past charged it via the cigarette lighter as we're driving, or when we go to a campsite or whatever, we can plug it into the wall and it charges like super quick. As you can see by the front of this, you can charge everything with the USB-C, USB-A ports and the AC ports as well. So we can also charge really quickly things like laptops, drones, phones. It's actually quicker to charge anything via this than it is through the 12 volt in our van. So some other really cool features are it's app controlled as well. So it's stored underneath our sofa bed, and that's where it stays. That's why you don't see it in any videos. And we can use the app to see how much power it's got. And with it being underneath the sofa beds as well, you don't even know it's there because it doesn't make a flipping sound. It's so good. So we've used these for the whole of our van life journey, and we'll continue using them as well. And if you're traveling, camping, van lifing, editing, cooking, making a coffee, air frying, whatever, it's definitely the right bit of kit to use. You can check out the Jackery Explorer 2000 version 2 in the link in the description of this video and the pinned comment, and there might even be a discount in there for you as well. Thank you to Jackery for sponsoring this video.
Oh, look at all the palm trees.
This is better, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a bit floody.
It's a bit floody, but ignore that and look at the trees.
I like the palm trees.
Okay, we've made it. We are in the city and I'm so happy because this place looks really nice. It's always a bit nerve-wracking coming into the city and trying to find a park up because you never know what you're going to get, and they could be awful. And we have had some awful ones in the past, but this one's really nice. Anyway, we're here. Liam's gone off to try and see how we pay. The day has it's taken us ages actually to get here. The day's just gone, really. It's starting to get dark now. So I think we're going to make something to eat. Maybe pop out for a drink. I don't know. It depends where we are in the city, but we'll see.
No one to be seen.
No one's here. Like no, there's people staying here, but there's no one who look to be owning the place. I'm sure he'll make himself known. But we'll have this for now, shall we?
Yeah.
It's cold, it's wet, and it's horrible.
Just what we thought Sicily would be like. What's your plan then?
I don't know, but I just love being in a country where you have the excuse to eat pasta all the time for every meal. It's my favourite thing in the world. So I think we've still got loads of those spaghetti hoops left. So should we make like a Sicilian sausage pasta?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that then.
Sounds good. We are making Sicilian sausage pasta with Sicilian spaghetti hoops, which sounds a bit weird, but it's going to be brilliant. We're winging it today. We're going to be making our own sausages using different spices and stuff. We've got this bacon dust, and the star of the show is going to be tempeh. So we're making sausages out of this. It's going to be really good. So I'm going to start with the marinade.
I can see me spending eternity wrapped up in your loving arms. You lift me higher than the rivers, deeper than the oceans of blue. That's how far I've fallen for you, my love. That's how far I've fallen for you.
And this is the sausage mix that I just made out of tempeh. It's got 4 blocks of tempeh in there. Liam insisted. We have small tempeh portions in England. In Indonesia, they have big tempeh portions. So we're doing it the Indonesian way.
They say love is blind, but you open my eyes. 'Cause I can see me spending eternity wrapped up in your loving arms.
It is so cold outside and miserable and rainy, so we've decided to stay in. There's no point in us going out at all. So I'm going to light the candles and we're going to have a cosy evening in, eating lovely food. And yeah, we're just going to have a cosy warm one tonight. So let's light up these candles.
A chill runs down my spine when you whisper my name.
When you brush up against me, it's like being burned by a flame.
There's a symphony of angels when I hear your voice. I know in my heart that I made the right choice. 'Cause I can see.
Whoa, that's quite extreme. It's like the van's on fire. That's better. Cozy. Who gave us this?
This was a gift from David, who won our Belingo in a raffle, our micro camp in a raffle, and he kindly got us a really nice bottle of red and a bottle of bubbly as well. So this one's for you, David. Woo! Ha-ha. Pink, Janine. He thought of you.
Oh, thanks, David.
You think of it? You'll drink anything if it's pink.
Cheers.
Cheers, my love.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Looking good.
Spaghetti hoops.
Nice. Well done, Liam.
Team effort. They look. Your sausages, your tempeh sausages, look the business. Let's give them a go.
What do you reckon?
I'm not just saying this. I really, really think that they are. If they took vegan sausages away, which they might do, because they're getting crueler to us. I wouldn't care if I can get hold of tempeh, because
Really?
that is wicked.
Nice.
It goes so well with the hoops. What doesn't go with hoops? Oh,
Amazing.
Oh, so good.
That is so nice. Oh, I love tempeh.
Tempeh sausages, new thing.
Yeah.
We're making this again.
Tempeh bacon dust.
So spaghetti hoops with everything.
I'm thinking about buying some hoops and bringing them back to England.
I think we should.
Do you think? I think we should stash them in the van.
They won't make it past the next destination that we go to.
Do you think?
No. Unless you stash them, like the vegan Nutella. Stash it. Don't let me find it, because I'm really coming round to these hoop things.
Are you?
I think they're wonderful.
Totally sold on spaghetti hoops, we climbed into bed hoping that tomorrow would be a nicer day. We weren't so lucky, unfortunately, with severe weather warnings sweeping across Sicily, not the spring we were hoping for. We decided to wait out the weather front and do some work at the van for the day instead, praying to see the sun the following day. Since we were planning to climb Mount Etna, if it's possible with this bad weather we're having, I decided to make some energy treats made from dates, peanut butter and chocolate, with some pistachios for a slight Sicilian twist. The idea with these is that the dates acts as a natural caramel consistency and flavour, mixed with nuts and chocolate gives it an almost Snickers-like taste. I'm still trying to convince myself that these are in some way healthy. Either way, they are mostly natural ingredients and absolutely divine. The better quality date, the better they will be, but I think any dates actually work with this. After today's rain, our campsite was flooded, but we were okay. We went to sleep hoping for a brighter day tomorrow.
Good morning. I cannot tell you how wonderful it was to wake up this morning, pull down the blinds and see that thing in the sky, the sun, with no rain following it as well. Interestingly enough, not only did we get a glimpse of that today, but also the Mount Etna showed its face for the first time. I had no idea it was over there behind the clouds, completely covered yesterday. And what it did appear wasn't just Mount Etna, which is Europe's highest volcano, active volcano, but it's covered in snow as well. Maybe not a good day to climb it today, but maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure what the snow means with it all, whether you can do it still, but we're going to investigate that today. But we're definitely going to go out, and yesterday was a complete write-off. It was like flooded all down here. It's still a bit flooded now, but it's flooded all down here. It's impassable, complete write-off. And today we are going to go and stretch our legs. I'm so pleased. Go and see the city of Catania, go and get some Sicilian food, and work out how we're going to climb this volcano. There is she.
Hey!
Are you happy? What do you reckon about today?
I can't believe how sunny it is. It's such a contrast from yesterday. Yesterday was just miserable. It rained all day and it was grey and dark and it flooded a little bit. And I'm really happy today. Let's go!
Got used to spending all my nights alone. I don't like waiting by the telephone. I like to go out dance all on my own. I like to see how much I've grown.
I already love this city. It's so different to anywhere we've been so far. There's just groups of men on sort of every street corner putting the world to rights, lots of gesticulating going on. Almost look like they're having a go at each other, but they're not. They're doing it with complete compassion, empathy and love, I can tell. And it's just wonderful to witness. This is a sort of cultural thing that we've been after for the whole time, actually, I would say. This is like a proper non-touristy city with lots of real stuff going on.
Catania is already so different to anywhere we've been in Sicily. It's literally a city built on lava, as it's been destroyed by Mount Etna's multiple eruptions and rebuilt again on the very lava that ruined it. It's got a very dark colour scheme, apparently due to the lava stone it's built with, but we love it and it makes all the street art more prominent. We even spotted the elephant on the fountain in Piazza Duomo, that is the symbol of the city. As legend said, it belonged to a magician and is now the protector of Catania. What we loved more than anything today though was the glorious sunshine.
So we're in the main square where the castle is. We are actually looking for something, so I'm just following Liam. But this is like the ultimate place to be when it's a sunny day. It is so chilled out and lovely, and people are just sat outside drinking coffee, and I don't know, it's got a really nice chilled out theme to it. For a city centre, it's really nice and chilled.
This is our destination. I hear they might do vegan cannoli here, which is what we've been looking for the whole time. But we could be wrong, and if not, we'll be happy if they just do vegan croissants, won't we, Janine?
Yes.
We're happy with those.
And coffee.
And coffee, although no more coffee for you today. But I don't know, Janine's had half a coffee and she's a nightmare. Yeah. The vegani? Yeah, cannolo. Oh, no. Oh, nice. That sounds great. Hold on 1 second, I'll come back. Thank you. They got vegan chocolate cannolo.
Have they?
Yeah. Got one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And decaf coffee.
Man, yeah. And do they do tea?
I don't know.
If they do tea, a tea. But if not,
You don't want a decaf cappuccino?
no, water, sparkling water.
Okay.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you about this cannoli?
Yeah, I'm super excited because it's been a long quest. I've kept very, very hush-hush, like looking for it the whole time because I want to get our hopes up, but they've confirmed it already. So as long as something doesn't go disastrously wrong now, we're going to be getting vegan cannolo in a second, which is not all the reason we're here for, but it's partly.
Vegano
Oh,
cappuccino.
Wow. Grazie.
Prego.
nice.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Cannolo is Sicily's most famous dessert. It's deep fried pastry in a tube shape, then filled with ricotta and chocolate for this one. And in Catania, they finish it off with pistachios and a dusting of icing sugar. But each district does their cannoli different.
Oh my gosh. First ever cannoli, and I'm so excited for this. Wow. That is so good. It's like chocolate sort of ganache and pistachios inside a really crunchy pastry shell. It's delicious.
Cheers. That's really good. I don't think I've ever had one before, have you?
No.
Oh, yeah. Is it possible to do Etna weather tomorrow? Right, let's check it out. Etna weather right now is 8 degrees up there. And it's raining all day.
Tomorrow?
No, today. Tomorrow, it's raining in the afternoon, sunny in the morning. Tomorrow's the time to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Okay, so that's good. So if we do Etna, if I try and book an Etna morning trip, because apparently you've got to get a bus, a cable car, and a jeep just to even begin the hiking part of it.
Really?
Yeah. So, should I book that?
Yeah, book it.
Book it for tomorrow morning.
Okay, volcano tour booked. We're going tomorrow morning. I'm kind of excited. I'm a little bit nervous. I've climbed a volcano before, and I've climbed a couple of them actually. But this one time I climbed it, I got really bad altitude sickness, and I know that this one's like the tallest one in Europe. So I'm really hoping that I don't get altitude sickness, because it was an awful experience, and when I got to the top I couldn't really enjoy it. I was just like flat out. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is a little bit different.
We're going to get 6 sort of kebab type, like Sicilian kebab type things first. Ooh. These look interesting. This is a spicy one. Okay, so we've ordered these plant-based Sicilian kebabs. This one's spicy, this one's barbecue, and then there's another flavour, I don't know what that is. Let's give it a go. There's some flavour in that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my word. That is delicious. And it costs €1.20.
We've gone for not really a Sicilian dish, but it's more like a poke bowl. We're taking the opportunity because there's a vegan cafe here, so we are making the most of it really. It's not often we get food like this that's actually plant-based.
Might be the only vegan cafe in the whole of
It might be, yeah.
in the whole of Sicily.
Yeah, in an attempt to be healthy, we've got like sweet potato rice, and I'm not sure what that is. Crunched hazelnuts, kale. It looks really good actually.
Roasted carrot, steamed veg, green veg, caramelised onions, plant-based meat, rice, and crunchy hazelnuts. Very good.
Finishing our delicious poke bowl, which isn't very Sicilian, but it's nice anyway, and a food trend we've noticed in most countries across the world, we made our way back to the van to prepare for our hike tomorrow. I've decided to make us some overnight oats with peanut butter, strawberry powder, seeds and yoghurt. You never know how hungry you'll be on top of a volcano, and we don't want to risk it.
Morning, and one of a glorious day. 2 days in a row now after 2 weeks of solid rain. So I'm getting used to this, but we are soon going to be, we hope that a bus is going to come pick us up soon, and we're going to go and start our tour to go and see Mount Etna. Now what's really interesting about today is that it's completely blue skies, completely, apart from one area, and that is, where are we? Mount Etna, behind that lighthouse over there. It's the only thing we can see on the skyline is a big snowy mountain, Mount Etna, and the only clouds in the sky are what's coming off that mountain. Literally, this shows how active it is. This whole streak of clouds here is starting at the tip of Mount Etna, where it's erupting. Today, I didn't notice it yesterday, but today it looks a little bit more like it's erupting more today than it has done before. I hope I'm not wrong, and I hope it doesn't call quits to the thing, because it's also covered in snow, and which I don't know what that means to what we're going to do today. And today looks like it's erupting quite fiercely as well. We'll have to see what happens. Hopefully they'll be coming to pick us up soon anyway, and we'll find out.
Okay, so we're in a little bit of a rush this morning. They're coming, we didn't quite understand what time, whether it was 8:30 or 9:30 they're picking us up, and it's just coming up to 8:30 now. So I've made a little bit of lunch. I've got 2 bananas, the overnight oats that I made yesterday, which actually is really heavy. I might have made too much. And I've got these little chocolate date things that I made the other day, and 2 cups of tea and 2 bottles of water. So we've got quite a bit to eat. And they didn't say bring lunch. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And I guess we'll be leaving quite soon. So yeah. Excited but slightly nervous because it looks so cold up there. It's all snowy and stuff. So I'm wearing like thermals, a jumper, and I'm taking my yellow jacket, and I hope that's enough. But I have got no idea. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think they're going to be here imminently. I'm trying to wolf down a quick coffee before going.
Get you up that volcano.
Have you seen it?
No.
I don't want to alarm you, but have a look at it.
I know.
Unless it's like that every day, but today it looks like it's properly erupting.
No. The camera we're using today is the good old Osmo Pocket, because it's light and it's got a gimbal on it, so it's going to be nice and easy. I'm not taking my heavy camera with me, no way. This is going to get us through this hike.
Oh, someone's calling. Hello? Okay, cool. I'll go and look for him now. Thank you, bye. Grazie.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Daniele, nice to meet you. Liam. Where are you from, guys?
Janine.
Yeah, which part of the UK?
Oh, yeah, Janine from near London.
London.
Sort of, yeah, that'll do.
Oh, okay, so that's, I know very well your country because I spent 3 years of my life, 20 years ago in Stockholm-Trent. So.
Oh, really? I can hear the accent.
Yeah.
Very well.
So we we just made it to the top of where we can drive to in the minibus. That was a road that was sickening with how many turns and how much altitude we were climbing. So we're just going to stay here for 20 minutes, catch a breath, and then I don't know what's going to happen next, actually. We'll have to find out.
Wow, I'm just walking along. It's so cool. Check this out. Let me find a bit. So we're walking on the lava. It's so crunchy to walk on. And it's like that, like really crunchy. It's like walking on the snow. It's really cool. Is it cool, or is it just me being weird? Like that.
Our awesome guide Danielle explained a bit of history and a few interesting facts about Mount Etna, such as that it has multiple craters and has erupted over 200 times in the last 500 years. But what was really cool was experiencing our first up-close view of Etna's lava fields. Old ones, of course, as there haven't been any new ones for a while now.
This is a giant lava field behind us, and this created, apparently, was it saying that this was the one that created the big tsunami? Across this, so this giant lava field you see behind us created a massive tsunami across the whole of sort of southern Europe, Greece, Turkey, that sort of thing, yeah, you just see it like this. It's just huge.
Oh, it's freezing up here. I have to put my jacket on. It's really cold.
She says, wearing a jacket.
My other jacket. We're going to go up higher where there's going to be snow, so I think it's going to get even colder.
A couple of minutes up the road and we are at our next stop. Having not done much research into this tour, everything right now is a surprise to us.
Looking good.
I mean, how ironic, I'm wearing a helmet and look like a helmet at the same time as well. We're going caving.
Going caving? Didn't know we were doing this.
Didn't have no idea we were doing this.
Called Acqua Vitale Cave. Acqua Vitale is the name of this specific zone of Etna.
It's cold now. It's a little bit cold.
Grazie.
It's really eerie down here. It's like dripping, like I can hear drips.
Yeah, drips and bats.
Black and volcanic.
See the bats as well?
Oh my god, don't. Is there bats?
I don't know. Probably.
Can you see me?
Yeah, of course we've got a light.
Perfect. Very good.
It's quite freaky. Should we stand out the way?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Welcome to my second home. I tell you this, I have no toilet inside, yes?
So I just found out there are bats here. So I'm keeping my head really low because the ceiling's low and I don't want to walk into a bat.
Yeah.
Any bats? Oh, it's really freaky, this. It's weird. I feel like I'm inside a volcano, which technically I am. Are we inside a volcano, Liam?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A brief walk inside our first experience of a lava cave, adorned with dodgy helmets and small torches, obviously avoiding bats that apparently live in here, and trying not to bang our heads on the lava spikes above. The cave was cool, and back in the day would be used to create and store ice in winter, and unbelievably would be shipped to many parts of Europe. Whilst all this was fascinating, we couldn't help but be intrigued by the conversation our guide was having with a Canadian man on our tour, who was wearing plastic bags and sandals, and the guide was trying to tell him that they aren't appropriate for what lies ahead. Further up the mountain, we were shocked to see what looks like a ski village with souvenir shops and restaurants. This will be the start of our walk to the crater.
Well, now begins the hike. There is a cable car here that you can go up, which we opted out of because it costs €50 a person. So it can be a very expensive trip up this mountain if you're not careful. But there are this whole tour costs us €50 each, which isn't too bad. Probably one of the cheapest, actually, I think.
We finally reached the snow line, which was above 2,000 metres. However, there was a lava trail in front of us, making it steadier underfoot. The black lava made the snow illuminate as we ascended towards the craters, and it took no time at all for the incredible views to be smothered in clouds.
But after a fairly steep hike, we reached the top of the peak we were climbing today. The whole day we've received so much incredible information about Etna, but also about volcanoes in general. And one thing that most people wanted to know is, are we in danger walking across this active volcano? In which the guide told us not to worry. There are warning signs before it would erupt, like the smell of egg, and if we were to smell that, then we would have time to get off Etna before the lava came.
Welcome to Sicily.
Oh, slippery. Oh wow, this view. Hang on, I've got to stop now. This view is incredible. Whew.
Yeah, we sort of timed it nicely with some clouds, haven't we? But
Yeah,
intermittently, nice views.
intermittently. You got the view down there. The views up here are incredible. Despite the fog, I think we're in one big cloud, but with the black and the white contrast, it just looks like something from a film. It's really nice.
The terrain is quite undulating and sharp rocks and sandy in some bits with snow, obviously. And then it's just beautiful.
Don't worry. You relax. You relax.
Oh, yes,
It's a sweet wine, eh?
I'll take one
So for him.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Thank
It's
you.
for you, sir. For you and for you, sir.
How exciting.
I
wonder if it's the
Yeah,
Etna wine.
I think it is.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Someone is allergic to almond.
No, but we're vegan. It's okay?
You're vegan.
Yeah.
What's
inside it?
Have eggs inside.
Ah, okay, yeah,
Oh,
no.
okay, we
no.
can't
Have
have. But thank you anyway.
Thank you.
Almond, but they have eggs.
Thank you.
Production.
Have double wine.
No, okay, because if you're having wine, I will become drunk enough that I
No.
I don't even drink that much. I don't know why I'm so excited.
Okay, this is for you. Yeah, we recommend.
No bed. No wine for Janine.
This is a dessert wine called the Zibibo.
Okay. Zibibo.
And wet dunk the biscuit inside.
Is that how it's traditionally done?
Wet the biscuit. Wet.
Is this how you do it? Really?
Yes. In Sicily we have Zibibo time.
Zabibo time.
Zibibo. Yes, Z high BB high B.
Go on, have a drink. Let's see what it's like.
Okay. Shall I wait?
And
Oh,
No,
wait.
he's saying go for it. He's saying,
make it wet. Thank you so much.
thank you, grazie.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes, it's very
Delicious.
It's
Grazie.
delicious.
It's a Etna wine.
No, it's Sicilian wine.
Sicilian.
European Union.
It's
Oh.
nice. Delicious.
It's so good. I'm a fan of dessert wine.
Like Corpus Christi.
I am a
you
fan
know?
of dessert wine because
Corpus
it just
Christi.
tastes so like almost smoky, peachy sort of flavour.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's made with like dried grapes and fresh grapes, right?
Yes, exactly.
Put together like raisins.
Together,
yeah.
Let's take a couple of days attached of the plant for
It's so good.
become like to maroon, like to brown, you
Yeah,
know,
like raisins.
brown,
We call it
and
raisin.
this accelerate the process. The sugar convert on alcohol
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this for a couple of days, much more, a couple of weeks.
Wow.
I repeat, I'm not sommelier, so
but do you have this for you have the meal with the red wine
yeah,
and after you have this always
this is every time.
do
Sometimes.
you drink wine with every meal?
I don't drink a wine, for example, because for professional things.
Oh, you can't do it,
If
yeah,
the
yeah.
police stop me,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
go back on the Playa Beach by your feet.
not working is you drink wine every meal
No, when I don't working, yes. I'm
Yeah,
working, yes.
every meal, wine.
Every meal, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
and then after every meal dessert wine
Yeah.
and grappa or not?
No, only this. Grappa, about 45 degrees. But in Sicily, we have another liquor that is more strong to grappa, 70% of alcohol. His name is Etna Fire.
Etna, is it really?
It exists. If you want to test on the bar,
Yeah.
you want to test, can it possible to try Etna Fire glass?
Yeah.
Don't worry, take it.
Really?
Then you come back like a dog. don't be style.
Tempted now. I'm tempted to try that now.
Etna fire.
Oh, really? Sure, really? You're drunk. You have a problem.
I don't to drink. Yeah, because I get too drunk. The whole time.
I know where he's coming from, to be fair, but I quite enjoy it.
You walk very well, don't worry.
He only had one. You went
I know you guys.
2.5. It's quite strong, but I think it's the altitude as well, right?
Yeah, it must be, yeah. And on that note, the guide took us down to the mountain village where he has a surprise for Liam.
Scent of alcohol.
No way.
Try it.
What is it?
This is Etna Fire, and it's 70% proof, so it's much stronger than grappa.
One shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. Strong.
Whoa.
You mix this with vodka, you're walking like a dog. Really. Whew.
Was that good?
I've not had anything that strong for a long time.
You're dry now.
Yeah.
We've been recommended an Italian dish called pasta alla moro or something like that. Alla moro.
No, pasta alla norma. Like Norma, like an old lady.
Alla norma. And I think, although we've got lunch in the van, I think that we're going to share one and just to try it.
Pasta alla norma and no formaggio. So this is recommended by our guide Danielle, and it's pasta alla norma. It's the most famous Sicilian pasta dish, and it's simply just fresh tomatoes and basil and aubergine. And aubergine they're obsessed with in Sicily. So I'm going to try a bit now and see how we're going. Add a lot of olive oil, obviously, which makes it taste delicious. It's really good. Fresh ingredients go a long way.
So grateful to have finally tried the pasta alla norma in Sicily. We finished up and it was time to sadly leave the volcano. So we journeyed back to the air and ate our overnight oats on the way. Overall, we had an amazing time on this tour and would highly recommend Danielle as the tour guide, who made the whole excursion a mix of quality information and lots of fun. We'll leave the relevant links in the description. As for us, it needs to be an early night as we have a big day tomorrow.
So as you can see, we are actually leaving Sicily now. We've had a really good time, and so much so that we've compiled a list of things that we like about Sicily and things that we don't like about Sicily. And when we get to the other side, I'm going to share that list with you and also share with you where we're heading next and the reason why. And we're actually leaving Italy in total. So it's very exciting. Once we board, it's a very short ferry crossing, this one, from Messina to mainland Italy. I'll let you know everything. That was a mega trip. We spent the whole day driving into the evening yesterday. It went on for much longer than it should have done because we got lost. Driving from Sicily to the eastern part of Italy, we got so lost. And it wasn't even Google Maps' fault, it was our fault. It was a long story. Anyway, we arrived at a motorhome air stop about half an hour outside of Brindisi yesterday. And I had to lift the barrier to get in because no one was there. Woke up this morning and thought they might be a bit miffed about that, but they were okay. And they even gave us a free bottle of wine as well, which is nice for stopping over there. So all's well that ends well. And we drove this morning to Brindisi and we are now in the queue waiting to board the ferry. So very exciting. I'm going to share those plans with you in a minute. Before we do that, I think it's very important to share with you a first-hand experience of Sicily before you decide to make that journey yourself, because it's a long way from the UK or wherever you're deciding to drive from, probably. If you're going to Sicily, I would think twice about it. And the reason why I say that is because I mean that with regards to driving at this time of year. So before I get onto that, the pros, what's the positives about it? Obviously, the culture, Sicilian culture is second to none. It is beautiful. The people are beautiful and kind and wonderful. The food is amazing. Wine, obviously. Such a wonderful place to go to. And on that note as well, it's probably one of the better van life spots that we've been to ever. It's one of those wonderful places that are geared up for motorhomes, camper vans to be, whether you're wild camping. We've had some of the best wild camping spots, the best government airs, the free airs. Some of them you get free electricity and obviously free water and stuff. Other motorhome park-ups, they're all over the shop, and campsites are really good as well. It's so geared up for it, it's unbelievable. So why should you think twice about it? Well, if you're going pre-Easter, I would think twice about it, because we actually left a bit sooner than we would have liked to, because there's some more bad weather coming in. We've had a couple of days of good weather, but there's some bad weather coming in. Normally wouldn't be a problem having bad weather, because it's part of van life, and we do this full time, so it doesn't bother us. Except there's quite a few places around Sicily where, especially in the coastal towns, that are closed for business outside of seasons, whenever the season is. We've heard after Easter it gets better, and Easter's just around the corner. It's depressing. It is a little bit depressing going through villages and towns where everything's closed. Beautiful pizzerias and trattorias and stuff, all closed down, shutters up. So you don't really get to experience the culture as much as you like, although I think we did a pretty good job for the time that we were there. So if you get the time of year right, you'll have a wonderful time. Having said that, Palermo and Argento and places like that, they're probably open all year round and vibey and buzzing, so I recommend that. But that was an introduction for us. We missed a lot of the beautiful Mediterranean beaches out and stuff, because what's the point if it's chucking it down? So we get to go back and experience that again in the future. And for now, we are going to we're in the queue about to catch the ferry to Greece. We tried to get insurance for Albania. It's not happening. We can get third-party insurance, no worries. Can't get fully comp. It's not worth the risk. This is our home. This is everything. Costs a lot of money. We're just not willing to risk it getting stolen or set fire to, or whatever that means that you wouldn't get the money back. That's no big deal to us really, because we've driven all this way. We're going to go to Greece, and Greece was on our list anyway. It's going to be very, very... I think I'm more excited about this than any of the other ones, because we've both been to Greece when we were children, and we have very fond memories of it. But to return in a van life, motorhome, camper van perspective is going to be amazing. I can't even begin to imagine what it's going to be like, but I just got a really good feeling about it. Anyway, you'll be able to see what happens when we see you next time, when we get off this 10-hour ferry ride. And I guess we'll see you in mainland Greece, and we might even try and sneak in a couple of those Greek islands as well. Let's see what happens. But if you've liked these Sicily videos, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and you'll see what happens when we arrive in Greece, which we are both really excited about.
Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.